Hello guys, my name is Kiminek, welcome once again to Hearts of Iron. And since in the previous episode we have been playing through the tutorial, today we are gonna get into a single player game and actually create a new game. As you might see, I already played a bit with the Russians, with the Soviets, and I gotta tell you, there is one particular moment which I absolutely love in this game. And that is when the World War II starts. Like, World War II was bad. Well, for technology it was mostly amazing. Nowadays, like, war is terrible for technology because it mostly just skimps down and slows the technology. But during the times of, like, Second and First World War, when you, like, looked at how much the technology has spiked up, you could see that during the First and Second World War, there were, like, the two biggest spikes in technology. But I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about the moment when the World War II started, because I got to that point in my normal single player game, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's absolutely fucking brutal, and I freaking love it. I love it. Like, Germany attacks Poland, then suddenly like Russia hops into battle, then Serbia hops into battle, then you get like 500 freaking requests like non-aggression packs because we are friends, we don't want to attack onto each other, and we just want to kill these sausage eaters, beer drinkers and stuff like that because they are racist and shit. Well, so don't attack us and just destroy them together like the friends we are. It's sort of bizarre that this is basically what happens when you are befriending Brits as, for example, Russia. So, let's go into the Gathering Storm scenario, because here we got two scenarios where you got like Gathering Storm and then Blitzkrieg. The Gathering Storm, you can basically see what happens. Dark times are coming. In Europe, Hitler was consolidated his power, and his attention is now increasingly drawn beyond Germany's borders. Mussolini's Italy continues to embark on daring military adventures, while the Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China in Asia. Almost 20 years have passed since the end of the Great War, and the world has yet again being doused in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes. Basically, here, Gathering Storm, it's described really quickly, really easily. Then you got like the Blitzkrieg. So we are obviously gonna play as the Gathering Storm because you actually get to play the game. You are gonna have some preparation before the Second World War, and well, yeah. So. Here I got a choice of different nations that I can play. I can obviously pick any nation I want, like freaking, I can literally pick, I don't know, freaking Uganda. Well, I can't choose it because it's a colony of like Brits, but I can freaking pick like URK and go like, fuck you Germany, I hate you. So though, let's go back to menu, let's go into single player. We are gonna play as somebody else. I was told that Germany is actually one of the easiest nations overall in the game, and I sort of understand that. They got no colonies and stuff like that. I was told like, the United States are super easy to play, but I do not wanna play as the United States. Then I was told that Japan is quite difficult, the United Kingdom and France are also difficult, and I do not want to play Italy because we have already played it, so, let's go with Russia. Russia is also actually quite difficult. Let's go into, should I go into regular or recruit? You know what? I'm gonna go with the regular. I already started recruit, so I sort of understand what is happening in this game. Let's go with the recruit difficulty, so we won't be some kind of pussies. Also, I want to minimize this game to see how long am I going to record. Alright, it's already 4 minutes, so let's stop it. 4 minutes, that's about 25 minutes from now on. Alright, I got it. But right now we are over here, and let's start with things that we have to do. Select the national focus. That is obviously the first thing I should do, and I'm wondering in between like that. You know what? Finish a 5-year plan. I'm definitely gonna get that, and then I'm gonna like purge Trotskys and stuff like that. So, and if it comes to research, obviously we are gonna go into industry. Let's get this thing into industry. Let's get this thing, and lastly we are going into engineering, and let's get some research time down. Then 3 civilian factories. Let's build more of them because we can. Why the heck not? I don't know what these like What do these like bright green and dark green things mean? Like, does it mean that I do need to build it like in these bright green areas? Probably yes. Let's build them there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And let's build something in Kazan. And that's all we need to do. 3 military factories. You know what? I'm gonna cancel out all of these things because I wanna have it a bit clear for me to see. I could actually keep these things up. But actually, you know what? Recruit and deploy. We're gonna add some units. No location set. We're gonna go into Moscow. Let's go with this. I'm not gonna create these. I'm not gonna create these because from what I heard, these 3 are fucking useless, and I completely understand. This 4th one, I do not understand. Like, why not? I do not understand what is the difference between these guys and these guys. So let's just secondarily, I'm gonna create these guys. And let's also put them into Moscow because why the heck not? But now, if it comes to production, we are obviously gonna need a couple of things. 3 dockyards. You know what? We are gonna do this. Now, if it comes to infantry, we obviously need infantry equipment. We're gonna get 10 of it. Then we are gonna get support equipment. Let's get 1 of it. We don't need much of support equipment. Then we need these things, which are needed a bit, but not too much. And then towed artillery, because why the heck not? We do not need too many of them, as you might see. There's seriously not much of a need for them. But let's go into building armored vehicles. Let's start with light tanks, obviously T-26s. We are gonna get like this much, why not? And lastly, aircraft. Aircraft, I definitely do like strategic bombers. I do love them. Truly do love them. I'll get like, how many of them? 10 of them. There's many of them. And the last one will be like transport plane, because why the heck not? But we need to import some rubber now. As we might see, we got a deficit of -21 of rubber. So we are gonna get into trade, and let's get some trading going. I'm gonna buy stuff from France or United Kingdom? Probably France. Yeah, send. This is the only. Is there any way of actually trading? I don't know yet. But I do have a feeling like this is the only way of actually trading. Is that all? Unassigned division. So far, we do not have a single need for that. And we're gonna get some things going. For example, spreading our red love all over the Europe, such as spreading, in other words, spreading communism. So we are gonna start spreading it into Yugoslavia, obviously. We are gonna start spreading it into France, because why the heck not? And also into Spain, because I didn't know why. But also into Spain. No, Spain is not gonna be a good target for it. Now that I think of it, it's definitely not gonna be a good target. Instead of that, I do have a feeling like, no, let's go into China. China is definitely not gonna be needed. So let's go into China, and that's about it. I do have a feeling like, how much am I producing? 25 per day. I do not actually need a political power as Russia, because there's a lot of these ideas that you can get. Soviet Union, a lot of focuses where you can get like political power, such as Stalin Constitution. Then you got these, socialist realism, another one. Then is there anything else? I do have a feeling like somewhere over here is also there's a political power. You can literally see that there's political power everywhere. So we do not need political power at all. We also could actually make Hungary a bit of an cockblock for the Germans, which in my opinion would be definitely a good idea. It's actually quite hard to figure out. I do not know. Let's go with Hungary. I know that the Hungary isn't exactly the strongest, but nah, let's go with the Romania. I'm not gonna spread my love all over Czechoslovakia, and despite of the fact that it might seem like a good idea, but if you have read the history, you probably do know that the Sudets will be taken away pretty much instantaneously before the war will even begin. And then as soon as before the war will even begin, they'll literally eat all of Czech Republic, give this part into these two things into Hungary, and the only thing that will be left of the entire Czechoslovakia will be this thing, which they'll call Slovakia. Yeah. That's basically what will happen. So Czechoslovakia will be completely useless because half of it will be eaten away, and then it won't be Czechoslovakia, then it will be just Slovakia. Hungary, on the other hand, will remain, and also Romania will remain. But Hungary is a bit weak, not to mention the fact that they are gonna be a bit of a puppet of the Germans. They basically will refuse to go against Germans, and they'll refuse to go against Russians. So they'll be sort of puppets of the Germans, but, well, they'll be just supporting Germans. They won't really be fighting for Germans. So I definitely do want Romania on my side, because they will be willingly capable fighting against the Germans. So, let's go. There we go. We got our 4 First Nations, which we are gonna be supporting, where we are gonna be spreading our red love. Wait, the Syria? Oh, that is the Palestine, Israel, the Jordan. The Syria is completely French. Also, Lebanon is completely French. This is a bit weird. I didn't even know that this thing was originally a colony. I do know that the Cyprus was a colony. But I didn't know that this thing was a colony. Also over here, that isn't Djibouti. Ah, Kuwait. Oh. I didn't know that these things were colonies. Christ. Alright, we got everything. Unfulfilled import requests. That is not good. That's not good. We are gonna import something from Dutch East Indies, because why not? We're gonna need some convoys for that. But right now, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You guys will be first army of 23. That's actually quite a lot. You know what? No, you're not gonna be the first army. First, I'm gonna select most of the units I got over here. And I'll make them a bit more specialized. Let's go into deselect. I'm gonna keep the game running because there's basically nothing else to do right now than just literally sorting out my troops. This is a bit of a problem that I got with these kinds of strategic. This isn't much of a strategical game. Well, there is a bit of a strategy behind it. Like, if you are playing this game, you can literally play Soviet Union as friends of Germans and literally go against any other capitalistic country in the world. But yeah, there is a bit of strategy, and you can basically twist the events that have happened in the history completely. But there is not much to commentate about that. So for the time being, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, like this. I removed almost. Oh, Christ. I need to do it again. I need to do it again. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. There we go. I removed so many of these pogranitsny, I don't know what, and I actually stopped my game for some reason. I didn't know actually what kind of focuses should I go with, because I do know that like the Soviets attacked Finland before the Second World War. I deleted one of them. Let's create. You'll be the first group. Because why the heck not? I actually bumped into my microphone. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. If it was, I'm fucking screwed. I know that I removed you. There we go. Alright, there's nothing else of that. You will also have like. This guy will go over here. This guy will go over here also. Got none of them. And same goes to you. This guy will go over here. I'll eventually actually have to defend the east, which is a bit of an weird thing, because Americans are a bit passive in this game. Basically just the same way they were in real life in the First and Second World War. They are insanely passive and they'll join incredibly late to literally just like lick some of the cream of the reward and be like, yeah, we did something. It's really pissing me off. Let's get you over here. Let's get you. I wanted to draw the line over here. And then another front line. And there we go. So, you know, they'll be a bit like assorted over here into a bit more like. I don't know how to describe it. We're gonna have a commander. Somebody that is good at resisting cold. I do not want to give you like the best guy ever. Probably this guy would be the best one. Alright. I didn't zoom enough. There we go. And now let's get like the basic Strelskaya divisions, or how are they called? I can Strelktiv. Yeah, that tells me a lot. Oh, what the hell are you doing over here? I do not understand what is the point of like these like Pograniczna divisions. Because seriously, they do have I do have a feeling like they are literally the same thing as these guys. I do not understand like what's the point of even building them. I should also build some new type of an army or something like that, because from what I've been looking at, like the basic ones are bullshit. They like suck completely. I could get like more arties. It could be actually pretty damn good. Alright, are you all? Yes, you're all regular Strelska divisions. That's good. Let's get you along this border. Also, here, I do not have a single need for you guys to actually be over here like at all. I do understand that the game placed you here, but there's literally no point in you even being here. You're still gonna stay there though. And now into a bit more into the tank divisions. There we go. I remember that last time I was playing this game, I accidentally deleted all of my tank divisions. Because I, like the stupid idiot I am, created a new template for tank divisions. Which resulted in my old ones. I deleted the old one, which resulted in the old tank divisions getting literally removed. So you can probably imagine what happened. I'm gonna play the Soviets. This time I'm gonna play Soviets a bit more like the Soviets were played in the original Second World War. So I'm gonna attack Poland with Germany. I'm gonna play their allies from the start, so they won't attack me straight from the beginning, because that can get to be quite devastating. Hopefully I'll later on get to be capable of like joining a battle alongside of the allies, and I'll be called into an actual war against Germany. Because, you know, if that happens, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be fine. What the fuck did I just do? Christ. And why are there only 12? Oh my god. I once again fucked something up. I fucked something up. You go here. Right. Alright, let's click out all of these guys. Why the hell did I stop the game once again? What did I just fuck up? I fucked something up so freaking terribly badly. I do understand that there should be some diversity amongst my troops, and that there should be like, you know, a bit more like tank companies alongside the regular ones and stuff like that, but get me wrong, that's a bit of a bullshit idea. At least in my opinion. Let's once again select you. Well, I could actually put like light tanks alongside of them, because the light tanks are... Oh! We got our 5-year plan, so let's go into... I don't have a need for armament 4 just yet, so... You know what? I could go with the Great Purge instantly, because... Well... Probably you will dislike me for this, but I definitely do not want Stalin to die. Because when I was playing this in the... like off camera, so you know, I was a bit training, so I'll know something about the game before I'll actually start playing it on camera. I actually managed to get Trotsky as my leader. What? The remilitarization... I still can't pronounce it correctly. The remilitarization... I can't say it. I can't say it. Simply, they put weapons into Rhineland, which is definitely not good. Shit. Yeah, that is not good. That is most certainly not good for me. Not good for anyone. Alright, the 5th column. Of the loose, those who would reverse or revolution. Alright. Alright, so there is supposed to be a lot of imaginary enemies within our country, which might lead to civil war. And Trotsky is obviously there to save us from that, but he won't do shit. He will just kill Stalin and pack his shit and get away. Give me a lot of debuffs and I'll lose a freaking war because of that. Christ. Here we go. This thing goes out, goes into this thing. For some reason... Holy shit, I once again did the same thing as before. I'm gonna select you. Let's go down here. You. I forgot to actually deselect the... this army. Basically, the entirety of this video I'll be just sorting out troops because I fucked it up a couple of times already. There we go. And this thing should be all tanks and the Strelska divisions. No? Yeah. They're all tanks and Strelska divisions. Here goes the same. I do not need you. I do not need you. I'll keep these guys over here. I do not understand why this is considered to be a good, advantageous plan, whereas this is considered to be a disadvantage. I don't understand that. I don't get it. Well, the rest of my troops are probably gonna be all put into one simple squad, which will be called the useless fucking squad because, well... They are useless. There's no other way of describing it. Well, there are some which are useful. And for some reason I haven't placed them with the rest of those that are actually useful. Alright. There we go. Then we are gonna separate the cavalry. Like this. I haven't paused the game. For a moment there I thought that I paused the game. I didn't know why. We're gonna put it over here. What? I wanna fucking kill myself. Again. Again. How many freaking times do I have to do the same mistake? And not deselect those guys. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna select these guys. There we go. Like this. Like this. and put them over here. There we go. And I'm giving up. Let's watch what is happening. Unfulfilled. Eh? Why? How are you unfulfilled? What's the problem? Like, you're fulfilled. You get. Oh Christ! Is it like because of the friends? That's probably because of the friends. We still do need you. I don't know. How long? Oh, 4 more days. 4 more days. I'm gonna get this thing, and I'm gonna start researching this thing for another 3% buff on my research. I can't wait. Right. As I said, I actually do want to create a new kind of a unit. Could I edit it? Yeah, there we go. New division. You know what? Whatever. Cannot be parachuted. I do know. Let's... And no, I can... What is this? Experience. Oh, it's battle experience. We need to wait for Spain to actually split into 2. Oh, there we go. There we go. One of them is communist. One of them is not. There we go. We got this thing, so let's start another research. We're instantly get this thing, and we are gonna start supporting nationalist Spain. How much exactly? I'm gonna give you an approximate showing of how much, and that is by... Should I take tanks? Yeah. You know what? Let's select 1 tank, 2nd tank, 3. No, I do not want you. I want these guys, which are bad. I want to train them out till they'll be all buffed up and ready for war with Germany. We need 5 of them because we can't send for some. I do not understand how that kind of a thing works, but in this game, you cannot send more than 5 troops into the enemy territory. Into enemy, not enemy. Where is it? Send volunteers. There we go. 5, and let's send you. Let's give them some kind of a good ass leader, which is gonna be capable of like controlling tanks and shit. You're really fucking amazing. Let's train you out to become like godlike freaking leader. Let's send you, send volunteers. There we go. Like this. 2.7% threat. I do not care. There we go. We need to get this thing captured as quickly as possible. Because they are gonna get this thing really freaking quickly. What will this mean for Spain? We do not know. We do not know. Alright. How long till they'll arrive? 20th of April. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so long. That's way too long. Oh. I do not have problems with... Fuck you. Eight. I won't give you any more than that. Screw you. 8 or nothing. Well. 8 or nothing. We are gonna waste a lot of manpower over here on just 5 freaking tank units. Seriously, I'm gonna remove these things so we will have more stuff to actually resupply them from. Alright, 15th of April, 5 more days till we will be capable of entering the war. But we are actually close. Jesus freaking hell, did I just seriously spend the entirety of this video by just trying to sort out my units? Well, I definitely did. Before I end this video, I just quickly want to show you how an attack in this game works. Or should I let it be in the next episode? No. No, no, no. They're gonna arrive tomorrow at 1 in the morning. There we go. We are here. Let's get them wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. I do understand that you don't have any battle plans, but well, screw the battle plans, they suck. Let's go over here. Alright. There we go. Let's kill them all. Less than a day. That's amazing. That's amazing. This is basically how an attack works in this game. Yeah, you can actually work with these things. That will be... I'll show that to you later on. Not just yet. But for now, I'm just gonna show you the manual sort of an attack. Here I need to win this. So these guys will be connected. And these guys will be cut away from the mainland. And then we just have to defend this like borderline over here. Alright, come on. Destroy them, kill them. Alright, come on, guys. We need to get this part ASAP. They are stacking everybody over here for an obvious reason. We need to get as many soldiers over here as possible. We need to destroy them. This is literally their neck. Once this thing is gonna be down, they are gonna be dead. This is like the easiest way to... Oh. There are problems with Trotskys. That is something I fear. Alright, so... They gave us national unity. That is not good to remove. I'm gonna get this thing. Yeah, I know I won't be capable of supporting communism in other countries, but, well, whatever. I can't do anything about that. 9 more days. Let's wait till this thing will be over, and then I'm gonna end this video. Because what happens basically when you cut off a certain portion of the enemy's army of their mainland is that that portion of their army will lose supplies, which basically means that they'll start stacking up thing called attrition, and they'll be basically dying out. They won't have any supplies. They won't have weapons. Yeah, there will be men, but they'll have no ammunition. They will have no guns, so they are basically dead. They got just no way of doing anything. So if I'll cut this thing out, basically all of this should be kept by our allies. There we go. We kept this, and which part is gonna get the attrition? There we go. Oh, no. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. I fucked this thing up completely. Alright. I thought that they are gonna get a shit ton of attrition, but, well, apparently they are a bit too big. But we at least help these guys. We're gonna move a bit more to the north because the south of Spain looks a bit... Don't get me wrong, if anyone like lives in Spain and you live in south, sorry for this, but it looks like wasteland in comparison to the north where we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities, whereas in south we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. And one of them is literal freaking village. Like, look at this. So yeah. Now oh, new research. This thing is finished, so we are gonna get started with dispersed industry. I do not understand what is really the difference between dispersed and centralized one. I do have a feeling like the dispersed one is better in everything. And this thing is considered a disadvantage. Just do not believe them. Those things are an absolute freaking bullshit. Let's start with this. And this is basically how a bit more automated sort of a fight functions in this game. We're just gonna... Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. For some reason it didn't work the way I thought it would. Oh, are you getting attrition? Yes, yes. This is what I was talking about. So that means that I'm gonna delete this thing. I'm gonna delete all of the orders. And we are just gonna get this thing over here. This thing over here. And let's just get to defense. Defend the stuff. Defend all of them. Alright, so though, as I said, I wanna end this video straight after I'll literally cut their neck. In the next episode, we will see how we will either win this battle or completely fucking lose, because as you might see, here are already some Nazis trying to push their way through this part. But, well, yeah. Still though, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Bye.